Let's recap Marvel Rivals Infinity issue 16. After the events of issue 15, I'm beyond excited to see what Blade and Shuri have planned to take down the symbiote-controlled heroes. And trust me, it's nothing like anything I theorized. The issue opens with Galacta introducing a flashback that doesn't take place on Clintar, but back on Earth. This flashback explains what happens to Blade before the current events. Galacta even refers to this as happening in a different season. We see Blade chained up and pinned down, shouting, "Set me free!" A mysterious figure emerges from the shadows, Dracula. He taunts Blade, telling him how much he must crave freedom, but suggesting that the only freedom he'll ever truly know is the freedom of eternal rest. Blade fires back, "I don't want rest, I need revenge. You may think you're one bad mother, Dracula, but once I shove a stake through your heart, you're just another dead vampire." Dracula doesn't take Blade's words seriously. He mocks him, calling him strong and dangerous, but still helpless and desperate. He sneers that Blade longs to destroy him, but can't, and sarcastically asks, "Isn't that sad?" Blade lets out a terrifying scream before the scene shifts back to the present on Clintar. Now Blade stands above the chaos, watching the symbiote-controlled heroes battle against the Phoenix Force-powered heroes. Shuri and Blade have already devised a plan, though we're not shown the details. What we do know is that Shuri is hesitant. She doesn't believe anyone should wield the kind of power Blade is planning to use. She begs him, "Don't do this." But Blade is resolute, reminding her it has to be done. Shuri, however, sees right through him. "No, you want to do this, Blade. You've been waiting for this." Blade smirks, admitting she's right. "Yep, that's exactly what I want. You got me there." Still, nothing changes about his approach to the fight. He immediately goes after Hela, the Queen in Black. As she prepares to unleash her devastating Soul Drainer ability, she mocks Blade, saying he is out of his depth. But Blade counters, snarling, "If I still have a soul, it ain't doing much for me." He then lunges at her, not just to attack, but he attempts to sink his vampire fangs into her neck. At that moment, Blade calls out to Jean Grey. "Jean, psychically tap into my vampiric powers, siphon Hela's life force." Jean is caught off guard, but she complies. As she channels his power, both Hela and Blade scream in agony. Alarmed, Jean tells Blade she has to stop, but he demands, "Don't you dare stop." Through sheer willpower, Blade sinks his teeth into Hela's neck, proving that whatever his plan is, it's working. And that's where issue 16 ends. It's clear that we're racing towards the climax, the all-out confrontation between the Phoenix Force users and the symbiote-controlled heroes. The battle for Clintar is reaching its peak. And if you're still craving more Marvel Rivals content, then make sure to check out my Marvel Rivals playlist, or check out the rest of my channel where I upload content just like this every single week. But for the meantime, peace, peace, peace.